My name is Greg, and this is my tablet project. The first step was to place the LCD in the case with the connectors facing upward or inside. The next step was to insert the motherboard of the tablet and connect the connectors where they're as shown. Next, I inserted the return and volume buttons onto the side. After that, I placed the SD card reader inside and then screwed them into place along with the motherboard. Here we can see the soldering job, sort of, as a better view. And then, of course, I soldered the connectors to the return and volume button so that the signal can be carried back to the motherboard. Here's a better view of the soldering. Next, I soldered in the antenna and then placed it on the side as shown. Finally, I inserted the battery and soldered the connectors to the motherboard and then placed the tape down to hold that and the antenna in place. The battery had an adhesive bottom which helped it stay in place. The next step was to insert the camera. Following that, I soldered the speakers into place and then connected them to the outer case. The finished product looked like this before the case was inserted. Here we can see all connectors are connected, as well as the antenna placed and the battery in place, and the speakers were placed into the side where they actually snapped in. When I tested it, I discovered that a power button is important and had to go back and correct that. But following that, it did in fact turn on.